Dan Clancy, CEO of Twitch, has decided to quell the insurrection with a heartfelt message. Hate and harassment have no place on Twitch. Which, you know, in response to what's being alleged against them and the resources that are available to show you what is allowed on Twitch, I don't know if this is going to appease any advertising agencies or corporations that are reconsidering advertising on Twitch. This is essentially an implicit reinforcement of their implicit endorsement of content that is on Twitch. If your response to people saying, look at all this shit you allow is, we don't allow shit, you're saying, we don't consider any of this to be shit. You're saying none of this, all you're doing, unless you take actions when you say this, is saying, no, to be clear, everything you brought to our attention is fine. So, this working. Why is my mic bad? My mic's good! I made it good. Hang on. What if I like step off the gain? What if I step off the gain in the on the preamp? Maybe that's better. Do I think the congressional stuff will go anywhere? I have no idea, to be honest. I saw that one guy. Hate and harassment have no place on Twitch, says Dan Clancy today. To the Twitch community. Come on. Two concerned third parties who may no longer wish to be associated with us. Come on. Come on. Over the past few weeks, we've seen members of the community voice concerns about how we handle potentially harmful content. There is no place on Twitch for racism, hatred, or harassment of any kind, including anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. What about Hinduphobia? You can't just list two, you gotta list all of them, okay? As our community has grown, my fear is really the Muslims who will be hurt by the backlash against Hassan. Those are the... Twitch is, and always will be, about belonging. I'm gonna go kill myself. I don't want to be part of that. I just want to remind you that this is some sort of weird cult we want you to be dependent on. What do you mean about belonging? It's a website that lets you stream and watch streams without paying for it. It's another free hosting deal. And around that, a broader culture forms and micro-cultures that our individual streams, chats, form. Belonging? You need that in your real day-to-day life. You don't need to belong on a website where you watch people f*** around. Each day, people come together on our service to build communities around shared interests and to express themselves authentically. For this to be possible, we work hard to ensure that our community is a safe place. You don't really need to, man. There's not that much danger. I mean, fraud, grooming. Apart from that, not too much. Not too much danger. You should be more concerned right now about it being a place where advertisers want it to be. Our community guidelines are foundational. It's our constitution. And when we find content that breaks those rules, we take immediate enforcement action. This will always be the case. Right. Okay. So the response to people saying, look at these clips of people like Hassan saying extremist shit. The response is, to be clear, if that were a violation, it would have been taken down immediately. I don't think this is the wisest PR statement. I don't think it's that smart. I don't think you can take this tack. If you're trying to keep your image clean or something, I don't know. Cover it. This will always be the case. Millions of streamers, with a wide variety of views and perspectives, spend time on Twitch. We recognize that some of the content, while allowed on our service, may be objectionable to some members of our community. The views shared by streamers on Twitch are not the views of Twitch, nor are they my personal views. F*** you. And there's a reason I say f*** you. You might think, why f*** you? That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I'm responsible for what you in the chat say. So the rule is, hey streamer, you're responsible for your f***ing chat. We're not responsible for the streamers we partner. You can't, hey, that horrendous shit we do to you, you can't do it to us. That's not fair. you. That really annoys me. We're grateful for the feedback and input from... Like, I couldn't just give Twitch a fucking letter like this and say, hey, Twitch bans people for saying things that are against TOS, and that's enough when dealing with my chat. The views expressed in there are not my views. They're not the views of Harmful Opinions LLC, nor are they my No, you can't say that. It's, you didn't do enough. These banned me for not clamping down on shit you guys said one time. That's the only time I've been banned. It was because of what was said in my chat and me not catching it and dealing with it heavily enough. Now, they're having this pulled on them, and they're going, that's not reasonable. It's not our views. We enforce it when we can. When we find it, we enforce it. So no, please leave us alone. No, f*** you. We're grateful for the feedback. Look, just out of spite, at this point, Dan Clancy stepped down. F*** you. We're grateful for the feedback and input from our community. We're grateful for removing all of our advertisers. If Twitch burns, egg remains untouched. Not entirely. Now, in terms of being a streamoid, in terms of being an online individual, self-employed online individual, I am doing better than I ever have before. So, it would not be, like, utterly devastating to lose Twitch Prime subs, but it would be annoying. Let me check. How much would I lose? Because, additionally, besides me doing better everywhere else now, Twitch Prime subs have gotten worse, and there are less of them, I presume, because less people are subscribing to Amazon Prime. So, let me go ahead and see if I can find my revenue. Analytics? Yes, earnings. It's not under monetization, it's under earnings. Bro! Okay! No, I'm not too worried. I had no idea it was this bad now. Prime subs used to be the majority of my Twitch income. I don't think I can tell you specifically how much of my income Prime subs are now. Take a guess. What fraction of my... I don't think I can tell you specific numbers. Take a guess what fraction of my income on Twitch alone. So it used to be probably like 70 or 80%. It is now 1/6. Prime subs are 1/6 of what I get on Twitch. I thought I'd be losing way more if Twitch went down or something happened. They've kneecapped the Prime subs so hard. They matter. It's nice to have them, but now they're just like a tiny. The Prime subs are just a tiny cherry on top now. They used to be most of the dinner, which is annoying. If they were as good as they were in the past, I'd be doing way better. But damn, Prime subs. Ass eaten. Ass eaten. God damn. Donations are not included in this number, Ben. Donations are separate. Just what I make through the website Twitch alone, just what I make through being a Twitch partner alone, 1/6 of that is Prime subs. Look at me. What a sorry state of affairs. I make the same from Cheers as I do from Prime subs. That's insane. Obviously, we're grateful for the feedback and input from our community. Our safety approach continues to build and evolve as our service grows. Thank you for the $2. Whitey Experience. That's my rap name. We want to ensure that anyone can find their place on Twitch and remain committed to ensuring that hate and harassment have no place here. Very well. Very well. Good luck, Dan. If Evil Dan is accurate in what he says, they might be in a bit of trouble. They might be in a bit of trouble. Solely consumes booby streamer content. I've heard that. It's what you'd expect for a man of his vintage, right? Or maybe I'm just being bigoted. Maybe I'm being ageist. Hello, it's me, the sponsor of this video. Myself. A new merch design, black metal style logo, is available in the description in 3 different colors.